Good evening, everyone. We're appropriately moodlit. For Signet, we should probably do one of these by candlelight. be, be a nice fire hazard at the end of our day. Instead, the only fire hazard is how many white saves Trent's about to make and how infuriated Captain Nita and myself will be watching it. Welcome back to another edition of Invader League Blitz Round Robin. It's going to be a good one. We got a 10 minutes-ish early here. Captain Nita will be joining momentarily. We're going to show off some cool video stuff while we get set up. For those of you tuning in, the match today is Echo Base. Always exciting. Wonder Twins with double Tauns. That will be run by Halestrom, aka Trent, one of the local north side indie guys. It's a very good list. Played against it a few times. We'll see. See how it does on Blitz. He's up against a tough matchup. We've got ScottageCheese, aka Scott, who's a South Side indie guy. So leather jackets are on, everybody. It's a grudge match for sure. I don't know that these guys have ever actually played against each other. They've both been locals for a while. Scott's been playing forever. Trent's been playing for a couple of years. Trent's extremely good. I think he ended up 6th at Worlds. Scott is also a very competent player, but he's a guy who plays for ratings. He'll just take swings, maybe ill-advised at times, but the home run potential is always there. He's a killer list for Blitz. Triple Flame Spiders, triple Hat B2s. Oh, I've played against that very list. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be really good. It can barrier and the taunt dodge tech and the standbys hold up against it and do enough damage before spider bombs and flames get off? And can the spiders stay around long enough to protect the B2s on the approach? I don't think there will be much left at the end of this game. We'll see. We'll get into more pregame as players start joining, and we get Captain Nita in here whenever he decides to show up, if he shows up. In the meantime, let me remind you all, signetgame.com. Join the Dice Wrench Discord. That's why I'm sponsoring this wacky extravaganza. Oh, Captain Nita here. I just ever click add him to stage. What's up, man?
What's up?
Welcome. I'm reminding folks of my shill, signetgame.com. Join the Dice Wrench Discord. You'll get updates about Signet. It will be available to wishlist very soon. And then I'm going to show off some more Hallowheart. Let me switch over to that. Make sure we're on 1080p on this thing. Yeah. This is another update. This is a game that you can play totally for free right now. It's available. It's where you get the download out twin stick extraction shooter. Extraction shooter, if you're not familiar, it's a game like Escape from Tarkov. It's exactly that. You run around, you get stuff, but top down, pixel art, because we're men of culture. Gothic fantasy, because who doesn't love that? And you got all sorts of crazy powers and random monsters and bosses. Super fun. A new version of this game will be coming out soon as well. Better multiplayer, all sorts of cool stuff. But nothing is stopping you from playing it now. And this werewolf boss is an actual living nightmare. You gotta be on your best behavior to beat that one. That's a tough one.
Looks like there's 2 of them.
Yeah, he can say he can summon buddies. It's rough. This is one of those where I'm like, I'm too old for this, man. You would like it. You're young. You play everything with a controller. You'd do
Oh,
fine.
is it controller?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's twin stick. It's great.
I couldn't do this on keyboard.
No. I mean, you could, but it's rough.
I could. My hands would just be sore as heck.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a really fun game.
It looks fun.
Yeah, he's Ben's a very, very good game developer. It'll be very exciting to get it out. Look, it's got more buddies.
Oh no.
It never ends. It does. You just got to finish him off. I don't remember if he has a way to heal or not. But it's co-op, so you can play with friends, and it's free. Just check that out, and then you'll be in the Discord. You'll be able to get updates for more info on this as well as the other games. And if you consider yourself an amateur game dev and you want Unity stuff, there's a lot of that stuff in my Discord as well. And so if you think Blitz has any merit, then maybe you'll consider that maybe I know what I'm doing with these things. Better run. I don't know if Ben wins this fight or not. I can't remember. There's all sorts of brilliant graphics tech going on here that's too hard to explain. But trust me that we're doing some stuff that's not really possible in this engine, which is fun. Of course, we're redoing it all in a new engine. That part is actually already all done with even more bells and whistles. So we're really just waiting on content. Ben's got to finish all the content, so all the same number of random levels that could be previously generated can still be generated. Let's see. Still waiting on word from Scott and Trent. I swear, if we have another no-show, calling the whole thing off. Tournament's over. I was really excited about that earlier match. I think those lists are very interesting.
Hopefully, we get another chance to do it.
Yeah, I think we will. Here he goes. Finish him off.
He's on fire.
He's on fire, but he's got a bazillion hit points, so it means nothing. Oh, we got him. Look at that. And a portal to leave. Mission complete. You'll love to see it. No! Get out of here, Liberty Mutual. Yeah, I'm just playing it right off YouTube. You can check out Cardboard Box Entertainment on YouTube if you want to see more of that. Let's see, I will get I'll get TTS queued up here. And then we'll be ready to go as soon as we get the match info.
It's 8:33.
I know.
It's like the NBA.
Trent's got a game up. We're almost there. We're almost there, everybody.
Oh man.
You got any wisdoms about these lists before we get too into deployment?
It's gonna be interesting, right? Because obviously Trent's gonna have the standby card.
Yep.
And Scott wants to get real close. So I'm gonna guess I think it might just come down to what happens there. How much damage is Scott gonna take?
Yep. Yeah. The timing and the saves for the spiders are everything.
Or can he do enough damage to kill a spider and without a spider running up and just blowing up?
Yeah, exactly.
There's nowhere to hide really in Blitz. So if a spider blows up on you, it's gonna hit a lot of stuff.
And Trent only has the bats as his only range 4 option, just the potatoes, which is not a lot. He's got barrier, but everything's going to be short range.
Although he has Tauns, he doesn't have FDs.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it might be a bit of a struggle then.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough matchup.
The Tauns can't body block the spiders, right?
Yeah, they can.
They can? Oh, well, there you go.
I'm pretty sure, right? You can't move through creatures.
And you can't move through a creature trooper. So you should be able to position your Tauns in a way where the spider can't get around you. That might be a thing.
Yes. I don't know if you feel good about hanging them out trying to body block, though. Because they're so tall, they won't be able to hide behind the... They want, like, the Tauns can't hide from the spiders, from the B2s via the spiders.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
What is this goofy custom maps?
But maybe that's enough to hold them back so everything else can aim, shoot, and hopefully get it down.
Yeah. Possibly.
Yeah, if Luke run up there, shoot with his gun.
Oh, Luke with the pistol.
2 red, pierce 2. Just roll 2 surges. 2 crits, pierce 2. Just roll crits.
Yeah, I had not considered that. All of that stuff. Boy, this is really wigging out. All the text is huge when I join. Oh no.
Maybe Trent shouldn't be hosting. I don't know how they even have internet down there in Monrovia.
I assume it's just a team of carrier pigeons. All right. We did the old rewind. We did the rewind time.
Oh, perfect.
And it worked. Oh, so Christmas is saved, everybody. Thanks, Trent.
For those of you who don't know, Trent lives in a town where there are no stoplights. That's how tiny it is.
Yeah.
Which we like to give him shit about.
Yep.
But he won't even listening to us. Talking into the ether.
Let's see. We got 2 viewers right now. Hey. They are getting quite a few watches. They're not watching me struggle with this moving the stupid camera into the corner, which is good. Thank goodness. I'm just gonna have to do it by scaling it twice because nice camera. We have a game on the Nova map.
Classic.
Let's take a look at Trent's list here. Oh, I need to go back to being right. I'm screwing the game up. All right, we got Wonder Twins. Barrier prepared push. He's solid. Improvised and vigilance. It's a stellar command hand, for sure.
About as good as you get.
Yep. It's got cards that just win. It's got cards that do free actions. It's great. 3 vets with potatoes. 3 Mark IIs. 2 Tauns. One of them with Trent's favorite upgrade, hacked comms. He loves hacked comms. Oh. He's switching to blue, maybe? They're switching sides.
Yeah, let's switch sides.
Yep. Very interesting. So we're going to see what Scott's battle deck ends up being. Super attack with improvised and tenacity. He's got Kraken with tenacity. Boy, I do not remember that from last time I played against this list. Couple PKs on some B1s. 3 PKs on 3 B1s. One, of course, has an HQ uplink because why wouldn't you disregard the supposed deficient keyword in this army? A ton of B2s, transponders. I love that. Transponders on the spiders as well. I didn't remember that either. And of course, the AI dodge card, defense protocols. Because
he's got defensive protocol. That's going to be tough.
Boy, oh boy. All right. They're doing some measuring.
No, they don't have outmaneuver, right?
Does the card give them out? The card gives them outmaneuver.
Gives them outmaneuver, okay.
And nimble. It's 3 points. I mean, it's 1 point for each of those keywords. One point for AI dodge, 1 point for nimble, and 1 point for outmaneuver. It's completely balanced.
Certainly a choice.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Here we go. The flop has flopped. The best part about Blitz TV is this is some of the best action in the whole business right out the gate. Double cut. We're already at fortified. Folks are getting comfortable with Blitz deployments. We'll see. Okay, and then cut to rollout. Intercept rollout fortified.
Keeping it on rollout.
Oh, I think that helps Trent quite a bit.
It helps with scoring for sure. Yeah. Fortified could also be good to body block the spiders.
Yeah, like you could give them some weird spots where they can't land, potentially. Same can be said for the Tauns, though, so we'll see. And Scott's got 3 blast guns with the Haas, so he doesn't super care. And even though the B2 squads don't have orders, they all have T-Series leaders, so they won't care. All right, they're getting the objectives down. This is the closest thing to a real deviation Blitz has, other than the size of the board, is that the measurement between objectives is preserved, which pushes these side ones all the way out to the outside edge. I think in most intercept games, you usually end up with one team that's on like the front edge of their zone, and then the other team is on the back edge of their zone. So it's like it's still 3x3 is the space that matters. One team's just trying a little bit harder than the other team. All right. Well, this will make middle a lot more secure.
Yep.
Because this map, just that one piece of light cover, you gotta kind of earn middle. But this will make that a little bit less of a thing.
He's gonna have to be careful with where he puts his MKs though, because I think with rollout where the spiders are, that might be a single move flame.
Yes, yeah, it's gonna be nigh impossible to stop him. I think with rollout, I mean, we'll get to see where the spiders land, but I think he's almost got to be committed to turn 1 hold.
Yeah.
So whatever one steps up first, he can try to kill it with the hold and just cross his fingers for crits. The vets are going to have to deploy kind of back. Trent's very good at measuring. He should probably be in the right spot for that, where he can be at range 2 with one guy and still, be able to take the full squad shot.
Right.
But we'll see. He's got a very defensive position with this deployment, right? Like he's very neatly castled here behind the refinery thing, and then this top prefab shelter. Let's get a top down here.
Oh, that's right. Scott's blue. He might not actually be. No, he'll be able to. Never mind. He'll be able to get out behind that rock.
Yeah.
Deploy. Otherwise, that rock would be a hindrance to the spiders for sure.
That rock is perfect for Kraken. Kraken could just chill right there. Do all the override stuff from complete safety. It's gonna be gnarly. I don't know what Luke does. Yeah, be careful with Luke here. I mean, I guess in prepared supplies you trust is
Yeah.
the answer. And it's gonna be interesting to see how content Scott is to stay at 3 with the B2s and just take recover shoots with the sort of hat pool and not try to get the other guys involved. That'll be a thing. All right. They've got objectives. They've got deployments.
Someone's playing standing orders.
Maybe somebody forgot it in their pool, in their hand. Oh, Trent's gonna talk through his thing. I'm gonna have to mute. I don't know how to do that. I don't know if my system audio comes through or not. We'll find out. Oh yeah, you messaged me in StreamYard and everything. I just paid it no attention.
It's okay.
Oh, jeez. I mean, look, you get what you pay for.
That's right. And I didn't pay for anything.
I know. Somehow I'm paying for all of this, and I'm still the one stuck here doing this.
Oh, just write it off as a tax write-off. Ooh.
It is. It's 100% that. That's why we must talk up our sponsor. That's why the table is now slathered in branding. Also, nobody else knows how to change it, so you can't stop me. Just wait for when you click the dice roller, an ad pops up. It's gonna be great.
I mean, EA was talking about putting ads in games again.
Oh yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. The thing is like the kids who've grown up with phones are going to be more used to that pattern and the like, hey, watch an ad to get some currency thing.
Yeah.
That like the consumer base is going to shift. And mobile is more than 50% of the market, so there's probably a bigger chance that we're going to see more mobile stuff bleed over than we are the other way. Which is like lousy if you're a human that wants the mobile things to have better storefronts. Which to me is the big separator between the two markets right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different TED Talk. All right, let's see. Forests here are difficult. Trent not rocking E-gear on any of these guys.
Man, we could have done this game in real life. You could have brought this table to the store.
Yeah, that's true. We don't have a stream set up at the new store.
No, we don't.
Our awesome store closed. The guy was so successful he quit. We bought too much stuff and he shut down. It's like thanks for all the fish, guys. I'm out of here. All right, we've got all the B2s piled up behind the rock. This is not what I was expecting. Let's see if there's a little hole back here. There's no hole for Kraken. As I mentioned, though, Scott can be a little bit bloodlusty as a player.
Yeah, he might just send everything up.
He very well could. Which is, he's got the spiders to screen. It should work fine.
It should be okay.
If they don't have orders, he can always transponder to get him an extra dodge. Or they just dodge, move up. Like he's plenty safe. All right, this 7 here is the HQB ones. he's left them a little bit exposed, but Trent's kind of got himself bogged down in this light cover area terrain.
Yeah, I don't know if he plans on moving for a little bit. He might
Probably not. Yeah, rollout does give you this, which we saw also in like the major offensive game of intercept. 2 squares gets you in the scoring zone there. So he's scoring already with Leia. Yeah, I think if Scott went over this gravel pit, granted it would be slow because it is marked difficult. I mean, players are always, able to negotiate that. And he swings over here to the far left corner and then goes north to threaten Trent's back point.
Mm-hmm.
He can screen behind that prefab shelter.
Yeah.
And be quite safe. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think Trent is going to try to do the opposite side here. You see what I mean? And go
across pawns across there, yeah.
Yeah, go to the east edge of the board here and then swing south. Come around those crystals. Try to threaten the back cap. Seth says fortified is too much. Seth, you might be onto something, but I'm not changing rules. I'm trying to change as few rules as possible with this thing. It's really interesting in that, like, you can completely wall off objectives and stuff a little easier, and you can make it really hard to walk places, which is interesting. So instead of just a smattering of cover, if you pack them real tight or just extend the sort of untraversable space of a piece of terrain, it can make a big difference on a smaller table that doesn't really manufacture when there's just more overall space. So I don't know. Pros and cons. It's trades. All right, Trent thought about. Oh boy, that's risky. Although the Mark IIs, if they get flamed, it's just 2 dice.
Yeah, it's not terrible. And they can kind of shield the rest of the army from an exploding spider or from the spider getting too close to burn anything. So
right, spiders can't move through them as well, so they can kind of picket fence if they need to.
But they also die very easily. So
yeah, the spider kick could be. We could be seeing a lot of spider kicks. I've seen a lot of chicken kicks. Now might be the spider kick game. Do you like the Tauns setting up a flank like that?
No, I still think since you have such little crit generation, I mean not such little, but you've got a lot. But I mean, I would send those right into the spiders.
I think I'd want the option.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that guy being that far north.
Yeah, that's just another level blocking, the spiders from getting to your line.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I love it. I think I want to at least have the threat of it. Of, I got 4 in. Now I can just fly in and hopefully get 2 or 3. Definitely get 2, but maybe get 3.
Mm-hmm.
3 more crits in and finish a guy off.
Well, that is a very tight area there. I don't know if you can set up your blaster troopers and have the Tauns move through it.
Right. Yep. Oh, roll out.
Yeah, that's gross.
He's going full bore. Yeah, all right. Trent's explaining trigonometry. He's got to
Can't go the diagonal way.
Yeah, you got to scooch back a little bit. Now Wrong way. And you can't sit on top of an objective token. They'll figure it out, probably.
Forgot to put on my North Side jersey for this.
I know. Real dance-off potential. Man, we should have made them do that for command card ties.
Dance off.
Yeah, you got to do the West Side Story interpretive dance fights. Yeah.
No, Brian and I have to play it too, so that'll be a second North versus South thing. We'll have to get that one streamed.
We're just renaming this whole thing Indie Closed. We'll see. It doesn't quite sound the same.
No.
It's not as good. All right. Yeah, it is just going to be 2 walls here. 3 spiders up front. And then the 3 Mark IIs. He's got them all in range. I think we're definitely going to see hold here turn 1 at this point.
Mm-hmm.
If you're Scott, do you play the droid 3-pip? The Roger?
He could play the
that should give him perfect order control.
He could play the laser gun to knock off a standby if he really cares to.
Has Kraken gone down yet? Krakatron, where you at? Here he is.
Yeah, he should have line of sight on the
he'll be able to peek one of them.
Yeah. He can move up, override, and blast one of those off.
Do you care about 1 standby?
I don't know if I would.
Yeah.
It's still critical too, but I don't know.
Yeah. He's sharp too, so it'll just be in the open.
I think he might, at least on 2 of those, be able to reach those vets though, with the 1 move. Maybe just 1. Maybe just that purple one could reach.
It's very close, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he could get pretty close to this front line of walls, the barricades that Trent's got in front of his Mark IIs.
Right.
He can definitely base those. So I think he can barbecue the Mark IIs from here. If one of them's hurt, he can definitely double move and hit stuff, which is going to be rough. I mean, Luke's got barrier that will help a little, but it's. I think that's why I would go for perfect order control if I was Scott. But I also know Scott plays the game different than I do. Scott is perfectly content to just swing as hard as he can. It's something with a very low chance of happening. And if it works, it could be huge. I don't think Trent's got a lot of margin here.
I don't know if I like splitting up the Tauns there, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I know you have hold.
Okay, you were right. It is the 2-pip bombard. For Kraken, it gives him a chance to just pick up a Mark II right out of the gate.
Yep.
And he'll at least strip a standby off of one of these guys, which is pretty good. Pretty good value. All right, 1 million orders for red, of course, because of coordinate, and then a gazillion tokens. Aims and standbys for all the Mark IIs, aims and dodges for all the vets. With improvised, he has very good order control.
That card is still crazy to me.
Hold.
Yeah.
It's still very good. Echo Base is a very good battle force. It's just the lack of a mobile ranged 5 makes experimental droids a real problem.
Mm-hmm.
On a smaller table, less of a problem.
Yeah, I don't think you fear experimental droids as much here.
No, it's more legit, but you still don't love it.
Still don't love. No, you don't love 4-dice sniper attacks.
No, you never love that. All right, up first, Kraken. Yeah.
Well, you gotta be careful because he is very close to range 3.
Yeah, he knows. He knows not to get in there.
Yeah, he'll have house shots too if he wants them.
Yeah, move up the old strategize. Oh, Kraken's getting in on the interpretive dance, and we'll shoot. Looks like Maroon Mark II. Or did he strategize ahead onto his buddy? Kraken only strategized one, so he's got to be committed. With his he's still sharp 2, but it's 2 black, 2 red, right? So you want him all the land to have a chance to kill that guy. I think you keep him.
I think so.
You'd hate to give up vets moving up into shooting range 4 into Kraken as well if they just like choose to ignore spiders for some reason.
Spider should be able to body block though. You shouldn't.
That's true.
Oh, the red's blank.
Still gets 2, but it's not the ones you think they'd be. All right. And he barriers them.
Yeah, that hurts. I don't think that's the one I would have gone after. I think I would have gone after one. At least one of those is not in range.
All right, so he fire supported with the buddy. It's pretty smart. So Mark II fire supporting another Mark II. And he got 4 crits out of it, which is exactly right.
Blanks all 4.
Just 1 save. All right.
Oh, did he save one?
He's got 1 surge. He's got 1 surge there. Yep, it's up to 3.
Well, that's probably a good thing because you could just pull that and double move up.
Yep, self-destruct on 4. He'll go ahead and go with purple. He will AI dodge. He will not override. Yeah, you've got to go with this guy the way they're configured because you got to get out of blue's way. Right, so he fire supported with that guy, right? Okay. They've got it all caught up. Off the dodge, he's going to go ahead and do another shoot. Oh, full save this time. Catches 2 more crits. He can, of course, dodge 1 to make it 1. Okay, he didn't. He takes 1.
Well, shut the other one.
Spreading it out. Well, you don't want that guy to activate and immediately be able to detonate. I don't think there's a way to be totally safe here. You just need to kind of pick a spot that's mostly out of the way.
Yep. Which that probably works there.
That seems solid.
Yeah.
I don't like that one quite as much. It's really going to be in Blue's way. All right. That guy probably going to go down to potatoes this round now.
Unless there's Christmas miracles, but yeah, probably.
Totally possible. The Tauns definitely can't get in because the Mark IIs are in the way.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Luke could even shoot it.
Luke can get in the way he's overlapping the barricade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, he could charge. Yeah, he doesn't have to shoot it. He could charge it.
Mm-hmm. He probably wants to recover and go slow, though.
Probably.
All right, pull the core. Not your favorite pull. You'd kind of like to do this a little bit later.
Mm-hmm. There's got to be a B2 then, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because one of these B2s has an order, two of them don't. And all the B1s have an order.
Mm-hmm. Well, those B1s don't have an order?
No,
he's
just getting the right guys selected. This is a fairly safe move. Just, you want to be careful you don't get kind of range 2 between that crystal and the prefab over there by Tauns.
Yeah.
Because it's just armor 1, and it's just going to be heavy to light at that point, and they're throwing 4 red, so you're probably rolling a saber too. Oh, lock your barricades.
Lock the barricades.
Flip the table. Yeah. Don't delete your tokens and lock your barricades. It's just gonna. I need to make some fake PSAs. I don't have time for that.
Lock the objectives.
Mm-hmm. That's also very good advice. All right. Moving up. Trent's checking line of sight, I assume. I think you just do something boring and shoot a spider here.
I think so.
Or you pull and let Leia scanner Luke and that Taun and take a dodge. She maybe has already gone though. Yeah, that's her token. She's already done exactly that.
I think you're okay just trying to finish off that spider.
I think so. Yeah, now at this point you don't want to pull because you don't want to risk Luke. Granted, you've got perfect control because you can tap improvised once. So you definitely don't have to go with Luke the first time you pull. But I think both Tauns want to wait as long as possible this round.
Yeah, I think that's important for positioning.
You could split fire, right? If you're that orange squad, put the potato. If the potato could see Kraken into the thing, no, he's doing it all together.
Yeah, you don't want to split fire with that dice pool.
No, not the way he's rolling so far. All right, well, he got it up to 1 crit.
Well, he's not spending a dodge.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure Scott's remembering.
No, he shot the B2s down here.
Oh, very interesting.
I'm confused by that move, but
yeah, I would go ahead and dunk this guy because getting 3 more through against the dodge is not trivial.
I'm also not sure how they could see him through the crystal, but
well, I guess they've checked. They've got silhouettes on everybody. And both these guys know what they're doing. So,
are you sure?
well, I'd say at least 50% of the time, 50% of them know what they're doing. In varying amounts.
That hurts my head to think about what that means.
Yeah, it's 25% more than I know what's going on. So.
Oh no.
All right, B2's taking it slow. Hiding behind their guy and dodging. Let's take a look at things from Red's perspective.
Yeah, I don't know how that orange squad could see around that unless he's got a little sliver through that crack there.
He has space there. I don't know how
Yeah,
like the buddies over here could see.
that's what I'm thinking. I don't know how that guy
maybe
see
they
him.
can peek through this little. See that little notch?
Yeah, there might be a little daylight there. 3 crits.
Oh man.
I don't know where we're going into because no one clicks buttons.
And everybody rolls white saves anyway, so we'll never know. We'll see where the dice go. Okay, we're killing 2 B2s for this.
He is still more afraid of the B2s than he is of the spider. I'm not sure I agree with that.
Well, okay, so here's the logic, I think. The spiders aren't really a threat to the Tauns or Luke. The hats are. So if you're like, I'm just going to do what I can do with the spiders, like Luke can get up here and dunk this one in melee, probably. You know what I mean?
Probably.
So you just want to be in a safe place where Luke could go slow next round. Or no time into something, or no time into a better spot, where doesn't have to play a 1-pip.
I don't know if I like a double move here.
He's got nothing left to kill this, though. He can't base it with the Tauns. Luke can only fight one thing, and he's only got to deal with a single vet shot.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think this is a very good move.
You're right.
I played against this, and like Scott's pedal to the metal attitude is like exactly right for this. Where you're like, that'd be crazy on a 6x3, but here you're like, oh no, it's right there. And like, yeah, he really has no other way to hit this thing. So it'll be interesting to see who he shoots here. I would assume this is into the hurt one, but we'll see.
That is 3 crits. 3 wins. He's still going into the B2s.
Okay. Well, it's down to the heavy on 1. Tauns might be able to make that happen through that little crevasse there between the prefab. So yellow's just going to shoot and back up. I think these Tauns can hop up and take this shot and then be tucked.
Oh yeah, they should be able to do that.
Tucked nicely.
It'll still be heavy down the light, but in an armor 1, which is unfortunate. But
yeah, but you got 4 red and they got 2 health left,
and
they average 0 saves. B2's possibly cursed.
Oh man.
I would expect to see blue here double move right behind that other one. Yeah, that feels like not the way.
Feels a little strange.
He can climb on that building. He's a climbing speed.
That's true. He could go over there and he could try to kill whatever's going to contest that.
That's pretty close. He probably needs to speed 1 to get the angle he wants.
What's the flame on it? Is it just one red per guy?
It's a red-white.
Red-white.
It's bad. It's better than Boba Fett. Makes you sick. Yeah, all right. Trent made him play it clean. Yeah, that's the angle you wanted anyway.
Mm-hmm.
He can be at a little bit of a shallower cant there where you can come back onto the building and be lined up in a good spot. I don't love this, though. This feels too slow. And it feels to me like it's going to stagger his shots, whereas if he was over here, well, with the Mark IIs still fully intact, maybe this is right. Maybe you do need to stagger your fire.
Yeah, he has no way through.
Yeah.
He's got repair bots back there, and they're a little too far away to be repairing, I think.
They can double move. If all those dudes double move, he'll be able to preserve that chain and still have the HQ squad do a single move. I do think his blue B2s here, right next to Kraken, that could be body blocking that move a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But he can, like, worst case, the HQ squad, comes back down here to the south edge behind this crystal. Like, if he just runs from this one crystal over to the other crystal, he can set up the HQ squad there and run all the other B1s up to where those dead B2s are.
Do you repair B2s or do you repair spiders?
Man, at this point, it's tough. I think you repair B2s. I think you bring all those bodies back.
Too. That's obviously what Trent's more afraid of.
Yeah. Yeah, and your one spider's hurt, but, like, what's going to hurt it enough in a single shot to kill it? He's got to then commit orders to multiple things.
Mm-hmm. The only thing that's almost guaranteed to be a Luke slash.
Yes, the charge is the thing. If you're worried about the charge, you got to go get it, like, now. Like,
6 black, though, is real inconsistent.
Very, very inconsistent, and it's only impact 2, pierce 2. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he does search crit.
Yeah.
But
very, very chaos.
Mm-hmm.
B2's running up, taking a weird go here. Maybe making themselves available for future repairs, though. All right, pulls Tauns, so he'll be able to go dead last with Luke at this point.
I bet we don't see much from Luke. I bet we just see a recover and a reposition.
Yeah, that's a very risky spot to have killed that guy at.
Mm-hmm.
Trent loves no serve on a Tauntaun. I think he's probably going to try to hold that for when he can turn a corner with one of these squads. Double move for Tauns on the north edge. I think he's pretty safe at this point. These B1s are not going to mess with him.
I don't hate a vet shot being served, though, either.
I don't either. With the critical 2, how valuable that is this match, that's a real thing. I agree. I think that's a real thing.
Well, he's going all the way around.
I think he's got to. His option there is...
Oh, he's being body blocked now by that spider.
Yep. That is a smart spot for Scott. Oh, he's still gonna make it though. Look at this. Oh, just infinity threat range.
I hate to see it.
They're so speedy. This is a gamble. You may be vigilance this squad, depending on where Luke ends up.
Vigilance is on Leia, right?
Yeah, but she should have range to those guys from there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right? You see what I'm saying? Like, maybe they keep.
Maybe they keep a dot instead.
All right, so one more goes through. That'll take down the heavy. Oh, I think these guys are playing it way too safe. I'd get up there and bring back 3 B2s.
Mm-hmm.
What else are these repairs for?
Well, it wouldn't be 3 B2s, right? It'd be
He can bring
one and a
back a
half.
dude every
One and a
time.
half. Oh,
But
you're right.
they can all be on 1 hit point.
God, that's so stupid.
They all died this round, so you bring back the heavy and 2 other dudes. I mean, it's just a 1 hit point squad, but deal with it. You got to do 3 to knock out the Ha again.
Mm-hmm. He's thinking about diving there. That's risky. If you don't kill it, and then he wins the roll off or the next turn, and Luke gets exploded on. That
He's
feels real
got
bad.
prepared, so he can always deflect. He should have a vigilance dodge if he wants it. I think he'll be within 2 of Leia there. Ooh, he's jumping to that side, and then he can push to get those guys in. Even better. Even better. So a move betwixt the Mark IIs, a jump to the back of the spider. It's impact 2, pierce 2. It's just 2. It's not enough to kill it. Oh boy. He had to catch 1 crit. And that guy's not going to be tied down. So I think you've got to throw Son of Skywalker at this point. I think that's the life you've chosen. Yeah?
Do you blow that spider up, though?
What?
Do you think Scott will blow that spider up, or no?
He may just move Flame again. But he can move Flame and then blow up, right? Or is it just that's still an attack?
No, it's after the activation.
Yeah, I think Luke's got to play Son of Skywalker here because he's got to get a chop on that spider, and then he's got to get a chop on those B2s.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you can let that thing walk forward and just.
I don't know.
All those Mark IIs.
He won't be able to do enough to finish off those B2s. So those B2s leave combat. Luke is going to be in serious trouble. You got a full B2 squad still back here. You have Kalani to shoot him.
That's kind of it. There's no heavies on these B1s. And he'll have 2 dodges.
We know what 6 white on B1s roll, though.
Oh, yeah, I know.
That's good for at least 2 crits every time.
And he hasn't spent any of the repairs, so he'll never die.
Never die.
Oh, no.
And then if the spider blows up as well, I mean, that could be a lot on Luke.
Yeah, if the spider... Yeah, that's true. The spider's not great.
Because I think that's 3 red?
It's 3 red. But he'll have 2 dodges. He may be outside of 2 of Leia here, though.
I think he's outside it. I can't tell.
And Trent may prioritize trying to keep these vets alive. It's hard to say. All right, that's the round. We're on to 2.
Do you play I am a Jedi?
Oh,
does I am a Jedi
bad.
work on the spider?
I think it's Troopers.
Is it Trooper?
He plays no time. Oh.
He's gonna try to back everybody up, maybe. Back up the vets.
I don't know. I think you go with one of these vets so you can move that yellow Mark II forward into that gap. Wall off purple more. He went with both orders to the vets. Luke is just gonna
wing it, baby.
Yep, Scott's gonna win priority again with the 1 pip, which gets him the coordinate onto those B2s that are right there. Boy. Okay, and Trent kept the vigilance on. I don't know. I don't think that's clear.
He might not have kept it on anyone.
Yeah. Well, he should have been able to keep it on one of these vets or multiple vets, and then or Leia or this Tauns on our westernmost objective here.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's putting down an order for Luke. I don't know how he is though. He's putting that back. He rethought.
Okay. Yep. All right. So speed one here. All right. Staying in the difficult terrain, which, it's something.
Yeah, I don't think he cared because the Haw doesn't care about the terrain and the Spider doesn't care when he's gonna flamer you, so I don't know what you're hiding from really.
That's very nice. Nicely done.
Little body block.
Yep. Be right there, but not touching. Yep. He's got an order, but you at least make him spend a move. You don't let him aim. Yeah, okay. So, like we expected, Mark II body block. Vets have an order. Mark II has an order. Luke has an order. Scott's got priority again. He's had priority both rounds here. Let's see if we can figure out what if any vigilance occurred. Looks like none.
I think you just go with that spider, you burn the guy in front of you, and you blow up. Look at all that stuff you hit.
Yeah, he's going to get both the Mark IIs.
3 Mark IIs.
Yeah, he's going to get all the Mark IIs. He's going to get all of his own stuff.
That is the issue. But I think you just
get Luke.
risk it. Yeah.
Luke has only got his prepared supplies at the moment.
I mean, you got armor 3, right? So.
They're figuring out if he's damaged. So he's regular damage, so he needs to see how many activation or acts he gets. How many actions? That's the word. He's got 2. Oh. So he could dodge.
If he blows up himself, he just disappears, though. He doesn't.
Oh, yeah, that's true. There's no point in that.
He could aim.
Yeah, I think you aim.
Or he could try to move to...
He could move up and kick that spider and then blow up. Or move up, kick that Mark II, and then blow up.
Mm-hmm. Well, she might be in base with it now.
I think Trent left it short.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
So it looks like that's what he's doing, right?
I think he's kicking Luke. Oh, and Luke's going to take 2.
That's going to hurt. Yeah, you definitely got to blow up now, right?
Yeah, for sure. Kicks, man. It's all kicks. We said chicken kicks and spider kicks, and it is spider kicks.
Mm-hmm. He might not be able to see that Mark II back there.
Yep.
I can't tell.
The Mark II is taller than the spider. So, yes.
Oh, is it?
Be able to see it. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, remember, emplacements have that super tall, and the spiders are however tall the spider chassis is.
That's right.
All right, so 2 and a suppression.
Oh, only rolling 2 there into the other Mark II.
He's still taking 2 and a suppression. Man, not putting those vet shots into this guy is wild. 3 into the front Mark II. He's not dead, though.
This will be in the Luke, I assume.
Yep.
He's still not dodging. Prepared. He takes 3 more.
He's taking 3.
That is
goodness.
This is disastrous.
Unbelievable. Just the worst saves. Luke, 1 paint on 5 red, and it's a surge when he didn't spend a dodge. I really think he should have pocket dodged that one. Yep, now Trent will roll into everything else. He might lose this B2 here.
He's got armor, so he's going to cancel at least 1.
Yep.
Saved it. Oh
my goodness, and the B2 save.
Nasty.
I'm not sure which one we're rolling into here.
I think that was a spider, and I think the spider saved.
Yep. Armor 1, they'll take 2, so they'll lose a guy, which, fine. Take away a chump.
Yeah, you're okay with that.
Yeah,
what do you do with Luke now?
Dodge standby, I guess. All right, he did lose that B2. They went north to south, so that spider is what rolled first.
That was painful.
What a bomb. A huge kick. A huge bomb. The bomb did 8? No, 10 damage. 10 damage. 2, 2, 3, 3. 10 damage bomb. And then he only took 3 back.
That's pretty
good. He lost an unactivated act for it, which is a big deal.
I think that's a pretty good sacrifice, though.
You got to go with orange here. It has to be orange.
Not Luke?
It has to be. He pulled a core.
Luke's gonna get punched to death.
He might.
I think you just try to punch him to death now.
Well, it's Trent's act.
Right.
But yeah, I think your next act has to be punch him to death. I don't think that's the right pull.
Though, I also don't know where Luke's gonna go because he has to recover push. Yeah. So he can't double move away.
Yeah. That's difficult terrain. I guess they're playing it as open. Or they're a green. That's short enough. All right. Orange is going to shoot, then get out of the zone. Ooh, quite the roll. 4 crits.
Not bad.
If he blanks him, he's going to blow up too.
So that's 3 wounds. I think is it gone?
No, that one has taken no damage.
Oh,
that's the one that double moved full health.
Roll that and blow it up. That's right. I mean, you just double down. You're gonna hit Luke again. You'll kick one of these guys to death.
Well, he needs one more. He's not hurt enough. He's only on 3. No.
Oh, I thought he had a wound already.
No, that's this other one.
Okay.
Baby blue.
That's right. That guy just double moved. He hadn't shot him yet.
Yeah, that guy just double moved.
Yeah, I think you just punch Luke here.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing. He's 4 black. I would aim punch.
Mm-hmm. I think if Luke dies, this game isn't over because the spiders can't score. It's still a thing.
Yes.
But it's gonna hurt.
I'm sure he spins this surge. Yep. So fish the surge out to make it 3. Luke's got to dodge one. Yeah, he does dodge. And he's still dead. He's just full blanked. He blanked the whole way.
He didn't roll a single shield.
Nope. Unbelievable. What a turn.
That's how it be sometimes.
Man, so he's probably down his 1 pips. He's probably just got the 2 pip, the Echo 2 pip left and standing.
Yep.
Oh, boy. And Luke didn't activate. I think that core pull was wrong. Like, I know you want to get him out of there, but you gotta take a swing with Luke.
Yeah.
And then recover, I guess. Or push back up over the barricade. Oh, he can't because he's got to recover. Yeah, the Luke punch-outs are savage. He pulled a core here. He's got improvised tapped, so he must have tried for something else. Got stuck with it.
Well, you just charge into the B2s.
Or do you want Ram on the other guys? I think you probably hit the B2s because there's still another B2 back there that can get a big shot on you, but you'll have 2 dodges.
You probably won't kill them, so I mean you're just gonna be chilling in melee scoring.
Yeah, Trent loves a shoot and a backup.
It's a good move.
It's a very
good move. It's hard to do in Blitz. I think the table's a little too small for that.
Well, he could back up to this behind this thing.
I don't know if you can hide behind that.
He probably can't hide all the way, but he could reduce himself to just the hat. Plus 2 crits for 5, down to 4 from armor.
Should be 2 guys gone. 1.5.
1.5. Yeah, and he's got to snap those dudes. Important to do that in the right order in a super competitive game, because that T-Series needs to get placed before that guy gets removed. If that T-Series wanted that spot, that wouldn't be eligible. Yeah, like exactly that spot he can't go in. Yeah, Trent maybe might be telling him. I guess not.
And I thought that was an aggressive league play.
It was. I like it if you play
Son of Skywalker.
I maybe don't hate it if you play Serve. But I'm not sure those Tauns were close enough to make that work.
I think the 2-pip was a good call if Luke was still back behind the line.
Yes, 100%. Yep.
Because you back up the core so they can't be burned, and then they take shots.
Yep.
I think he just rushed things a little too quickly there.
Yeah, he was stuck with making a trade and tried to not trade.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm cracking, I'm climbing that building right now.
I'd almost climb up there.
Taking a standby.
Yep. I'll hit those guys before they get their dodge.
Yep. Yeah, a move and a strategize feels like a nothing. Although those guys are pretty juiced, and from there, those B2s may be able to get safely on top of that building.
They might be able to. And I mean, as scary as those Tauns are, how much damage can they actually do to those B1s?
Right.
Like, can they physically do the damage to destroy them?
It'll take a few rounds to make it happen. And they've got PKs, so it'll take several rounds, possibly.
I think you just keep 2 B1s over there, and you're probably okay.
Yep. All right, they'll spend their surge, and the blue B2s will just take 1 from the front Mark II. Still got 2 more Mark II shots and red vets. And yellow vets.
He's got some big shots left. Yeah, he's got some big shots.
Right, yeah. It's not great for Trent, but he has only lost the 1 act so far. Scott's lost 2 acts, and one of them didn't get to activate this turn, which is really messing up with the tempo. I mean, Luke also didn't get to activate, so that I guess that offsets.
Mm-hmm. It was just a single guy, right?
Yeah, it was the lone dude.
Yeah.
I would have prioritized healing those guys turn 1, but it is still mostly working. Oh man, and this blue spider's gonna get to climb on that building this round. Or just climb through that building and end up on the other side, right?
Yeah, he should be able to reach those.
He might get to red from there.
Yeah.
He's gonna be really close if he can turn that corner. Man, that move is turning out better and better as we've seen this round develop. Like, it was great to body block turn 1, and it's really set him up great here for turn 2. I was not convinced there were going to be targets over there that mattered, but he's pushed everything back enough that it's really good. Aha shot here into somebody. I missed who we pinged. For 3 into. We'll spend a dodge, so it must be a vet.
I'm guessing it's a Mark II.
They had a dodge, so it's got to be a vet squad. Oh, no, it was the Mark II. You were right. I thought he would split fire here and put the...
He is split firing. Here's the regular guys.
Yeah, this is a range 2 shot into who?
Well, it's the last surges.
I guess a different Mark II. Probably would have done this dice pool different. Wow, what a conversion. They don't surge, though, so that's too bad.
Just the one.
Just the one. Still, very little save paint for Trent so far.
Which is crazy.
Very little saves overall. Spiders haven't saved very much. B2s have... I mean, B2s you don't expect to have them save anything. B2s should really be armor 2, shouldn't they?
I think this is your fault because you were complaining about Trent's white saves being so good. You cursed him.
Oh, finally.
Top of the stream.
I wish it had worked when I play him.
No doubt. How many B1 saves did he make against me last night? It was crazy.
All of them. I'm just going to round just
round
slightly up the decimal point to all of them. Oh, we're checking to see if we can fit through there. Yeah, you're taller than that little lump. I don't know.
Do you want to go that way, though?
All this stuff hasn't activated, and you're gonna make 2 squads commit to this, and you're gonna be sitting on 2 dodges into just a bunch of white saves. I think if he ties up this point, he's reclaiming a lot of the board state that he's kind of got behind. I'd be careful with where you put that guy. You don't want Kraken getting into melee too easy.
Yeah. Also, that's illegal placement because they gotta be facing the same way.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking I should do that for the mod at some point. If it's a notched base, make the other things in the unit match the rotation of the leader, but I haven't gotten around to it.
Be cool.
It'd be handy. All right. 3. Oh, they called it open. Well, if he's gonna shoot him like that, it may not take too long.
No.
They do still have 3 PKs back there, so literally all but one of those dudes could be back any moment. Which is just so much sanity damage.
But I guess that's better than having spending them on B2s if you're Trent.
Absolutely. Which it seems like the B1s are not committed to. It seems like they're just going to heal Kraken in themselves at this point.
Yep. All right. Let's see if he's going to be able to get this.
Yeah, this is a big move here.
This would be another good reason for why if Luke was hiding back there, he could help deal with this.
Yeah, it's got to be a speed one, though. It's still a climb.
Yeah. He should still get it. He could probably get it on top of the building, couldn't he? The base is huge.
There's a little bit of space here.
Was he going to try to climb over that?
Yeah, he's going to be just a hair short to make it. He's intersecting the building there.
He can go on top.
Yep. I don't know if he'll have range from where he can legally sit.
He can overhang a little bit, right?
He can't overhang. He's a vehicle. That's totally... only troopers have the don't overhang rule.
Well, that's going to be close.
Yeah, he's going to have to... Oh, he's going to be just a hair short. Go up there and take a standby.
Yeah.
Or a dodge.
Dodge ain't bad either.
He maybe had to AI dodge. He pulled that guy off the stack. Oh, he probably had 2 from Kraken to override. Yeah, Kraken's up to a bunch of suppression. That's what it was. Moves up there, takes a dodge. Boy, that point's going to be hard to hold on to. Turn 4. All right, Mark II activating.
Going in the Kraken?
Let's see.
Going on the B2s. That's a good call.
That's a legit call. They've got heavy cover. He re-rolled 2. Well, gets 1 past.
Well, there's a dodge, though, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's nothing.
Oof.
Hate to see it.
Let's see.
Another spider?
Okay, the spider going now is good for Trent.
He just kicks that other one to death, right?
He's not in base. Remember, there's daylight here on the other side of that spider, so
he's in range to be strategized, though.
He is. Guess he's not going to, though. He's just gonna dodge barbecue. I think that guy might be on 2, so red-white might be enough. The kick's only a rainbow. Yeah. Because this could be a transponder dodge as well, because he pulled that guy off the stack. Rolled a single red. Flamethrower's red-white. I'm very confused about who or what or how we're shooting. Okay, he's gonna roll just the white. I'll just re-roll the white. Oh, for 1 crit.
It's a blank. It's another Mark II gone.
Another Mark II that hadn't activated. Oof. Right in the economy, kids.
Yep.
Oh no, and that guy's now got a ton of daylight.
He can run in there and burn and blow up on whoever he wants.
Yep, man, maybe a pivot was worth it there over that dodge. I don't know. There's 2 shots coming in. The dodge is probably the right call. Got 3 wounds. So Scott's got middle locked up with 2 to 1, possibly 3. I can't tell if Kraken's in or not. These guys are gonna shoot. Leia's touching over here, so she's still got the red point.
A big shot into something. We got a crit so far.
Well, one will get past armor if it's into a spider.
Not into a spider. Or maybe it is into a spider. Nope, it's in the B2s.
Continuing to shoot B2s.
I get it because they're the ones who can score. Yes. But that spider next turn is going to turn and barbecue him some veterans.
Yeah, and I don't know how you get 5 into that thing at this point.
No. And you no longer have a card where you're going to get dodges on those guys for free.
Yeah.
That could be 2 dead vet squads next turn.
Maybe he plays the 2-pip and gets the recover.
True, he could get 2 orders off of that, can he? So
yeah, but he's down to 2, and then the one Mark II coordinates. I don't know. You're really hoping Leia rolls some crits at this point.
Yep.
This lone guy is gonna just back up.
I don't know how. I think he's killing a guy.
Yeah, bring back. Now he's bringing back B2s. I think it's a good choice.
Yeah.
I think he should have been doing it earlier, but not a bad call. A move, a free repair, and then shoot. Just another move. Yeah, just take a dodge. Okay. I think you might as well shoot there. There's nothing else is going to hit you. That's kind of wasted action. Yeah, I think next turn, if you're Scott, you're playing Roger. To have as many tokens on the board to weather the Tauns here.
Yeah.
And basically just dare Trent to play his 2-pip to try to go first. He's also got another 1-pip that'll stuff an order back in the bag. You know, the attack 1-pip would be pretty mean, knowing he's at best probably got a 2-pip.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, it's possible Trent's made some changes to his deck from last time we've seen this list. That's a great shot.
I don't know if there's
Still
a world
only
where
2.
He takes anything but a Luke 1-pip.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's 1.5 win the game cards.
Yep.
Man, if he shot the spider, he'd be real close to killing it. He's still got that dodge, though, man. The timing with the nimble dodge, it makes them so hard to deal with. And
if you wound it but don't kill it, I mean, he's got the 1-pip. He goes first. He moves, he roasts you, and then he blows up. It's, that's on everything you have left in your army, just about.
Yeah. Is he going to shoot here, or is he going to try to body him?
Looks like maybe he's trying to body a little bit.
Try to leave space if you can where the other squad could double move and base them. Just so that there's no more ram.
Well, he won't be able to get ram there either.
He could run right over all of them and ram something else.
That's
you know what
true.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'd much rather you just like, I back up and I shoot some B1s. Knock yourself out, right?
Maybe is what he does. Maybe he turns around and he starts shooting B2s. This is only turn 2.
Yeah. Welcome to Blitz, everybody. And it looks like it's going to be 2-1 here. With Scott scoring middle and his back point, and Trent scoring his point.
Here's Leia. Let's see what Leia does.
Shoot and back up. Shoot, aim, shoot, maybe?
She can't back up. She's got to score the point.
That's true. She does have to score the point.
Oh, that'll be a crit. Pierce 1. Just get the aim. Be 2 crits. Pierce 1.
Ooh,
so dodge.
Spicy.
So just 1.
Yeah.
But
jeez. Yeah. So efficient.
I wish my Leia could roll like that.
I know. Heck of a roll. I think Trent's out at this point.
It should just be this last B1 squad.
Scott's got a B1 left.
Yeah.
So maybe you just you can't really body block because they can just displace.
No, you just aim, shoot, and hope for crits.
Yep. You could move up and heal dark blue, I guess.
Yeah, you could do that too. Which
go here, the PK over there.
Get your wound and take a shot, but he's shooting first. It looks like.
Well, it's gonna be heavy cover anyway. It's got
Yep.
the crit.
It makes
They
a
block
save.
it. They needed that.
I don't know if I like the move up there. I think you need the numbers for that back point still.
He's got 2 acts there currently. And those guys can easily single move onto the edge.
Mm-hmm.
I would try to get them in a better spot for being able to climb. Like, I would put them in between that dark blue PK and that dark blue B1 that's right there at the bottom corner of that prefab.
Yeah.
Because then they can climb and they can score up there and they can't get based. Which, like, the Tauns are going to kill them 3 at a time anyway. With the super efficient sharpshooter 1 pistol setup. But you're at least rolling fewer saves. That's something. All right, Trent's thrown his card. So do we think it's the 2-pip because he went fast?
Or it's just standing orders.
Or it's just standing orders. I think if you're Scott, you play the 1-pip and try to win. No,
he plays a 2-pip. It's gonna be a roll off.
We've got a roll off.
Those B2s disengaging is kind of gross.
Yep, and it gets him a dodge. He can do it on the spiders as well to get them a dodge. I'm pretty sure. I think it's troopers or AI units.
Well, he's just giving it to the old spider minis.
Yep. I like the tempo pressure of what you were thinking of putting it on the B2s. Put it on my 2 good B2 squads. But I understand that 1 spider is close. You wanna be able to control that.
Mm-hmm.
The dark blue squad here probably light blue. 7 was the HQ squad, so there may not be an uplink for the B1s this round. Looks like they're tapped. He's got override.
Yeah.
They're fine.
What's the worst that could happen? Kalani gets suppression.
Blue rolls a block, so Scott wins the roll off. Oof. On top of everything else. Yep, this is the move here. He's now got it.
Yeah, you just torch red, right?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Take your pick. They've both got orders.
Both got dodges.
Yep. Sure. 5 red, 5 white. Best flamethrower in the game on the hardest to stop chassis.
Search the hit. That is only 6.
Only 6. He'll dodge it down to 5. The squad should be alive.
Well, he's dodged down
he's got a vigilance. He only rolled 1.
Well, the heavy weapon's alive.
That's big.
Yeah.
Oh, Trent, don't delete tokens. Good gravy. He deleted units and tokens. I just want to throw up a little bit.
This is risky shooting this guy here.
Yeah, it is. Oh, he's going to fire support.
All right, that's less risky, maybe. Just 2. One of those is being dodged.
Yep, he's got two black to reroll. Yep.
What is happening?
He bumped 2 dice trying to select the ones he wants to reroll. They figured it out.
Amateur.
He got 1 more, so it'll be 3.
Dodge 1 down to 2. I don't think that kills it.
I think he's on 3, so no, I think it's just going to set him up to go off.
Yeah.
He saves them both.
Oh, that hurts.
The tyranny of spiders is returned, everybody. It never left. People just quit playing them for some reason, and that's why they'll never get nerfed.
Could you choose not to take the save?
You have to roll, unfortunately. They've never let you. I guess, is it unfortunate? I don't know.
It's fortunate for Trent in this case.
Trent somehow got a support token down here with these Tauns. I don't know how that happened. Oh, hacked comms. That's comms.
Why. Yeah. He hacked somebody.
It's coming up big. Hacked comms coming up big. He's got to go with those guys. I mean, it's Scott's move here, so we'll see what Scott does.
I think you try to pull a cord and you punch those Tauns. Or you take the other B2s and you just go around the corner and shoot those other Tauns that are contesting your back point. So he chose something else. Something else is going. I don't know what's happening.
I think Trent's just rage re-rolling.
Oh.
And it worked out basically the same.
That's why I don't like vets. They're just not reliable, and the fire support's a trap.
Machine, man.
Yep.
But he had to get enough in there.
He had to try, I suppose.
I think maybe the more viable move is you have the Mark II shoot, and then because it can move after it shoots, you swing him around to body block again.
Yeah. That might be the thing. That's 2 crits off a naked B1 squad.
2 crits and a hit into unactivated Tauns.
And they do not have suppression cover because that's not how creature troopers work.
Yeah, he's taking 2. That might be the jump. No. Or is that the first ones he's taken? Oh, he's taken 1 other wound.
Maybe they said it was cover. I don't. Yeah, it looks like maybe he had cover there from where the leader is on that second guy.
Yeah, he's clipping that thing for sure.
Cover rules.
He pulled yellow.
Is he gonna do it again?
Oh, jeez.
No, he's going into the B2s. It's 1 crit and 1 going away to armor. Should be 3 saves.
Yep. All right.
And does he have a surge?
He'll just lose 1 guy.
Yep. Make sure that's not the heavy, buddy.
He did. He got it right.
Okay.
The heavy is this little crouching guy here.
Ah, okay.
Yep. Two to 1. It's turn 3. Trent probably down to standing orders here.
I'd really like him to see him pull those B1s and run them around the corner.
Yeah, or climb green here onto this building.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you climb up there, they can't touch you, really.
Yeah, and you get an open shot. I don't know. He's just far enough back. I think the leader will fit on the edge there if he did this climb.
Mm-hmm. Is he thinking about it? Does he see it?
I think these B2s are going to try to dunk this Mark II to completely free up this spider.
Rolling suppression, he gets 1 off. Droids don't care. And they're going to shoot there.
Yep. This guy's on 2.
So. I don't know. I think you're okay with that. He's already gone. You get rid of those Tauns.
Yeah, you just don't want this guy to have to pivot, is the thing.
Mm.
Yeah, so 3 here. If he saves average, it's enough. He saved average. Vets and Mark IIs have not been able to save more than 1 on any given roll. Trent has had no save help. All right, but he does get Tauns off the stack, and they are not suppressed. There's a ray of hope here. Okay, we can do this is the HQ squad. I don't think they've bothered with a heal. As long as he's basing one unit, he's fine. Okay, so he's gonna go there, base the hurt squad, finish them off, and then he can move again into the other unactivated squad.
Yeah, that'll hurt.
It's quite effective. Yep. Just got to do 4 wounds here. One of those belongs to those B2s. Yeah. You'll figure it out. All right, these Tauns need this to connect. Oh, hey, Tenacity's turned on. That helps. There's 4. That's enough dice.
Well, that's a big save. They're probably dead.
Yep, exactly enough, even with 2 saves in there. There's 4 guys. Nope, don't delete that suppression. That belongs to those Tauns. Yes, thank you. Just walk them away. Jeez, my heart. My tiny heart can't take it. Oh, it's just going to reverse into these guys. All right, they've activated. That's cool. You just base one dude, and then everybody else has to snap.
That keeps you a little safer, I suppose. You can't be shot now. You can't be punched.
Well, they can probably walk over there and punch, but you're not too scared of that. I say that. Here come 4 natty crits. These are the B1s with the knuckle dusters. So good. Figuring out what we've got unactivated here. We've got 3 squads for Trent, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's time for this spider.
No, the spider's not gonna die. I think you gotta pull the B2s and you gotta get a big punch off on these Tauns.
The spider can technically die to.
It's got a dodge though.
To red.
It's got a dodge. What are the odds?
Yeah, he's got 3 left though. If he gets 4 crits somehow.
Have you seen how he's been rolling? He's not gonna get 4 crits.
I'm not saying it's probable. I'm saying it's mathematically possible. And how you win the game is you just don't let things happen. All right. Yellow's getting roasted.
Oh, 7.
7. Yikes.
That is probably dead.
He's got to have a big roll in here. Oh, he finally got one. He finally got one.
Is it too little, too late? Maybe.
Probably. This does interesting things to the Timbo, though, but Scott's going to have priority. The rest of the way, he might be too far to get an order there.
He might not care if he takes enough damage where he doesn't die, but he can blow up next turn. Like, what does he care?
No, I know. Leia's going to activate Inspire Red, so they're cleaned up. Take cover, and then snipe a shot.
Nothing so far. Yeah, nothing.
It's just the one action.
Yep.
Because she take covered. All right, we got green, we got Kraken, I think, and we've got these. Yeah, these guys who really need to do something before they're toast.
Yes, please punch.
Because they are down to 4 HP. It's not a lot. Orange Tauns being minty fresh. I think you're right. Like, he's just got to have enough stuff left to win at the end. And it could just be the Tauns run circles around the spiders. This game is still afoot, even as
it's not
the rebels
over.
Are. Big save for Tauns. They're just taking a single wound.
And now Tenacity's activated.
And now Tenacity's turned on. Oh, boy.
Yeah. I thought that wound was on the Tauns. So I was like, I thought you could take one model out there, but I was mistaken.
Yeah. potato gun, comes up with a crit.
He rolled it and he takes the wound.
This guy didn't have a. No, he did have a dodge. I don't understand. Oh man, even if Lay had gotten that thing through, he'd be impervious this round. Jeez.
Which one did he shoot? Did he shoot the one further north or the one by Leia?
I don't think they put a wound down, but I think he shot the one by Leia. I think they remembered he had a dodge. All right, one of those suppressions belongs to the Taunt. One of those belongs to the blue B2s. Yeah, that's fine. Just get him out of here. Here, droids. It's fine. Just don't worry about it. It's just meaningless game state for the rest of us to have to try to keep up with. Yeah, you can get over there and punch. What's Kraken's suppression situation? 4 suppression on Kraken. That's kind of enough to be a little bit real. You don't love that.
It's not great.
You really need him to roll some off here when you finally pull him. Getting to pull him so late is very helpful, though.
Mm-hmm.
Is he going to try to hold this squad down? There's not much to gain from that.
No, they can still withdraw. They can still get their shot off.
Right.
I could see a standby.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate a standby. Because then if they withdraw, you just base them.
Mm-hmm.
Deny him the shot. Yeah, you got to have room for your base to fit there. I don't think he can stand right there.
No.
You put that barricade there, sir. This is your own fault. Yeah, you can't overlap that. That is marked scatter. So you're fine. Yeah, I think he can get in there. Okay, a weird double move here. Maybe just trying to tempt Trent into punching the B1s instead. I think he's got to go with this squad at this point, and Kraken's gonna get to go last. So I think you do try to stay there, just to not get Kraken punched yet.
The Kraken's got a big punch, doesn't he?
It's 4 red, and he's got tenacity.
Oof.
So he's just gonna aim punch, almost full boat, gets it to 6. Armor 1 makes it 5. This could finish this squad. They've only got 4 health left. It does. They full blank. Yep. Okay. Yep. I think that's a good choice.
Yeah, this game is not over.
No, it's very weird.
It's very weird. Because really only has now that can deal with the Tauns is maybe Kraken or Kalani, whoever it is. And then he's got that one baby squad left of B2s. The Spiders can't do much against, Tauns.
The Spiders, the Spiders will struggle unless they get kicks off.
Right.
But the Tauns are so mobile that should be completely avoidable.
Right.
All right. Kraken's rally, he shakes 2. That was a big rally roll.
I mean, the Spiders will burn the rest of his army to death. That's for certain. But what will be left?
Yeah.
Spiders can't score.
Spiders can't score. It's still afoot. I think Leia needs to stop goofing around with that thing and come try to finish some stuff off. That's risky though with this blue Ha squad still out there.
I was wondering if you just say you can burn my guys to death. They'll just take pot shots back here. Whatever.
So depending on the order of operations, he may be able to double move orange past them. He can certainly avoid this guy, right? Like if he just moves up by the big refinery up here north, like if he just runs past and then goes hard east, goes straight past this barricade and then hard east, whoosh, he'll be out of range of the other one. But then you're out of the frying pan and into the B2 fire.
Right. Kraken with a big punch.
Kraken did have the range to get in there. He's got charge, doesn't he?
Yep, he did 2 wounds, it looks like.
Yeah, hard to stop that there. He did do 2. So the chump is up to 3. That's a real problem. And he's going to be able to throw the TAC 1 pip. The TAC 1 pip will then strip whatever's on the table, unless it's Leia. So
it'll probably be Leia, right?
He's got to at that point because he'll drop his orders second. He'll see that it's the 1 pip and he'll put it. Yep. And Kraken here will just strat punch out of the gate. He's close enough here where he can probably override this number 10 spider.
You still give it to them to get them a dodge, I guess. So they'll have 2 dodges.
The vets?
You still give them the order so they can have a dodge, maybe.
Oh, yeah. That is what he's going to do. But then that should have to get put back.
Yeah. Which maybe you're okay with.
Yeah. And possibly Scott doesn't care.
I don't think Scott cares.
I think he feels pretty good about where he's at.
So that red squad moved up, and I think it's hiding behind this rock formation, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he pulls support straight away. Brutal.
I think you just finish off one of the other squads.
I think it's a little bit crazy to not go first with Kraken, though.
A little bit. I think you want to get that damage in on those Tauns when you can.
Yeah, you almost want that hurt one to get shot and be able to blow up and make sure you finish those 2 squads.
I'm not sure I like this decision.
It's not bad.
That's a good roll.
It's a very good roll. I mean, it should be. It's the best flamethrower in the game. It's better than Boba Fett. Let us never forget.
Yeah, that's a death squad. All right, well, I guess I don't know what I'm talking about.
Vets roll their prescribed 1 save that they're allowed to roll this game, other than Yellow's heroic save last round. Vets have no-showed. All right. No, you got to go with the orange here.
Yep.
No, that's not the right
choice. Go with orange and finish another thing off, or
yeah. You gotta hit Kraken.
There's a repair bot over there. I don't know who that repair bot's with. I think it's with that guy. I don't know.
Which repair bot? There's a repair bot here with this squad.
No, by orange.
Repair bot here with this squad.
Oh, that gray colored one is with the green?
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, some of the older models don't tint as neatly as the newer stuff.
Gosh, what are we paying you for?
Yeah, I know. That's the problem, isn't it? Somehow I'm paying for this. This was just the wrong unit to activate. You gotta go with orange here before this chump goes down.
Yeah.
I understand Trent's tilted.
I think you with Kraken, you just finish off the guy.
Yeah.
Do it.
There's no reason to hang on to this. Get that guy before tenacity can matter.
Do it.
Okay, so So those Tauns got an order from hacked comms. That's how he got 2 orders, and then the Taun order went back in the bag. That's why the vets got to keep their order.
Okay.
We've
Look at you picking stuff up.
We've Hobbit laid here the crime scene, folks. We now know.
Yep, here's the punch.
Yep.
It's 4. Do you lethal it? Did he take the aim?
I would have strategized the name. Yep. So, yep.
Yep.
You got to go with orange before that.
Then light blue spider's just going to turn and burn those red guys, right?
Yes, they are within his 90-degree here.
Yeah.
Yellow's gotta move. I think yellow has to double move. I would maybe run all the way across the north edge here and just be behind those crystals.
Yeah.
But you're gonna risk getting hat shotted by dark blue.
I think he's gonna move up and potentially shoot them. He's at range 3. This is turn 4.
Yes. So this is another scoring round.
I think he has to be okay with not scoring this round again.
Yeah.
In the center.
He got 1 crit, which they'll spend their surge.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yep.
He's running over this way.
Yeah, I think this is a good thing. You're gonna make that spider spend a lot of effort to chase you. Like, he may not be able to get an in-arc shot there.
I think the spider's fine with that though. No, he's gonna try to get all the way around that corner.
Yep.
That's not a legal placement.
No, I don't know if he's gonna make sure that there's one dude that's.
I don't know if he can fully hide from that.
I don't think he can. But he can only take 2 wounds at that point. The leader could still live out, even if he's able to speed 1 and turn this corner. It's gonna be close if they're in arc there. They probably are.
He's pulled a cord. You gotta go with green and punch.
Yep. Finish that dude off. He's only got 1 left.
Mm-hmm.
Aim and punch.
You can't aim because it was.
AI attack.
3.
3. Yep.
Oh, I guess he did have an aim.
Oh, he could override that aim. No saves for the Tauns. Oh, terrible. Yeah. Terrible to go with red there and not go with orange. That's.
We call that an amateur move.
Yeah. Trent beats us on the regular, so we are allowed.
Yeah.
We're
allowed to criticize Trent this harshly. Trent beat me in early March, and I have not won a Legion game since. So he's done something to me.
Okay, so red could get here and take a little peekaboo shot on somebody.
Is he gonna go for the B2s?
I think he's gonna go for Kraken if he could get it. No, the replacement there is better. You want to be in that guy's back arc.
You don't want him to be able to turn and burn.
Dude, that's cutting it close.
Yeah. Well, it can just back up and kick, can it?
It could reverse and kick. Yeah, I don't love this spot.
Which I don't. Do you just start kicking Leia now?
I think they might as well.
Yeah. Kraken can kill those guys next turn with a shot.
This point is not resolved over here.
No.
And it's not scoring this round, so it's gonna be a 1-to-1 round.
Well, he's got these B2s that can still go.
Yeah, they could double move over there.
Mm-hmm.
These guys heal a guy back. Yep.
Can you do free actions before AI?
No. He could override, though. It's hard to tell.
Are they in range?
Oh, nope. He punched and dodged. Yeah. Okay, gotta do that after AI. Yeah, AI is specifically worded where it's the first action. Doesn't matter what kind, doesn't matter whatever. That's the only thing you're allowed to do. All right, Leia's going to step up there and sharp 2 into Kraken. I like that shot. For 1, Pierce 1. Oof.
You've enacted his tenacity if that's who the shot's in.
Yep. I think that's a good target selection. You just needed to roll
better
all the paint. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, she's been rolling pretty well.
Yep. I think you're right here. I think the move here is these guys have got to go cap this point. You got to keep the pressure on.
Mm-hmm. You just got to double move back.
If he doesn't, he really lets Trent hang around in this game. Oh, what a rally. Suppression hasn't been a factor this game.
No.
For anybody. Kraken rolled off the one time it might have mattered for him.
Leia's gotten some pretty good inspires.
Leia's had an inspire every time a vet's been close. We've really only lost actions to dudes getting cheesed. All right, this is a good move. This is a great move. If he's gonna climb up here, this is fantastic. Yep, just move to there and then climb up. That's perfect. Yep, I love it.
I think that's a good call.
Yeah, very good call. It gets him scoring, and he's safe, and he's in a position to deal with those vets if they try to turn this corner and come help at this back point. And he's in heavy cover. Checks all the boxes. Squatter's rights. That's his shelter now.
Yeah, you just back up and kick. Maybe
pivot
a tiny bit.
But he's got to override. Well, he can't pivot. He's got, that's an action. He's got to want it. He could run that guy over and base the second guy.
They don't have reposition?
Nope.
Spiders are terrible. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Worst unit in the game.
You and the rest of TLD.
No one should ever play them.
Yep, he's doing the override. He's doing the reverse. This is well flown. Scott has done great getting that guy into great positions the whole game.
Yep.
Just one.
Yeah, be dodged away. But that's fine. Oh, you got an aim?
How'd he get an aim?
Oh, did he have
transponder maybe?
Transponder. Well, down to a leader. So I think Kraken just shoots that guy next turn.
Yeah, if he's still alive.
Yeah.
It's not just been kicked to death. All right.
Well, there's no one to kick him to death anymore, I don't think. Unless Trent's...
That spider can kick that red dude to death again.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Scott keeping the pressure up. Now it's 4-2. He caps midpoint. He caps his point by moving these B2s onto this building. Going into 5. And I think Trent's stuck with standing orders here the rest of the way.
Yep.
He lost priority the entire game. There was one roll off and Scott won it. Scott wanted to go first against the 3-pip turn 1. He won the 1-pip versus 2-pip turn 2 when Luke went down. And then he won the roll off turn 3. And he's got priority now the rest of the game.
I think this is looking kind of rough for him now. He lost too much.
Yeah, orange had to go first that last turn. He has to get a full swing off, either into Kraken or into the B ones or whatever. I think you swing into Kraken because then you always have the chance to kill him in an interesting scoring position where B1s can be panicked and whatever else. All right, this cleans up his bag entirely with 3 orders, which is very good. Because he's just got the supports in the stack. If you're Kraken, I think you think about going first and like doing a recover shoot into Leia. Or a strategized shoot if you've got the actions. Because he's back to being on 4. Tauns cannot save for anything, and now another chump falls. Just no Taunt saves. It's been a terrible run of save dice. For a lot of surging white saves, nowhere near 30%.
It's 2 from Leia into Kalani, and 2 more wins on him.
Big money. He's got 2 left.
If Kalani goes down, things get real spicy.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're looking at this B2 squad as your commander. He's probably got the generic. He still has the generic 2-pip left. No, he's already played the generic 2-pip. He led with that. So then we'll all be on standing orders, or he's got.
No, you got to go with the other one. You got to go with the light blue.
He's played both his 1-pips. He's played both his 2-pips. Yeah, and the Super Tac 3 is all he has left. So it would be standing orders roll off. All right, we got another spider kick here.
I think he needs to go with the other spider here before those guys turn that corner.
This vet's got to make the save. No,
he does not.
No willpower. I think you're right, though. I think that is a much higher value play. You don't really care about that one guy sitting on that point.
No, someone will shoot him.
Yeah, you got all these B1s here at middle. You got Kraken, who's sharp 1 or 2. Yeah, check the status of the bag here. You should just have 2 core. Yeah. All right. Pulls a support. Oh, man. You can't get those guys. Boy, I don't know.
Do you come out of melee and shoot Kraken?
I think you want to wait until those, but you can't wait here. I think probably the right answer was to pass. But then you risk the, improvise to get yellow out is probably the right move. You just got to be real careful about the range.
Yep.
Yeah, if he just moves around this corner just ever so slightly or just away, he'll be out of range here. Yeah. Now you're very safe.
Yep, and then that spider probably is not going to be able to do anything this turn.
No, if I'm that spider, I pivot and try to climb on top of that building.
I think spider can go backwards, right? Full speed?
No, he reduced by 1 because it's reverse.
I would try to body block these guys from being able to reach the center point.
Yeah, that's not a bad call. You could just double reverse.
Yeah.
You got a decent sized base, so it's not too slow. Shoot Kraken for 1.
3.
Yep.
And he doesn't surge.
He doesn't surge.
Is he dead?
Nope.
No
He's
one
got
left.
1 left.
Oh no.
Now your Tauns have got a tough call to make. But now the Tauns can wait. You can pass.
Can you pass though? What if Kalani runs away?
Where to?
Can you go up there behind cover?
He's surrounded by difficult terrain. And you're sharp 1. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's risky.
You could also take a standby. Which I don't hate in the situation.
I think you risk everything passing. Like if you're Scott, you're ahead. You're ahead on bodies on all the points. You just pass, right?
Potentially, yeah.
I mean, that's like a big. It's like a big play.
I don't think these B1s need to move.
They could threaten middle though, but they've got to stay close because of these vets could double move down. Yeah, this is the right move. Just get in the gap here so that you can. The forward here doesn't matter.
I don't like that forward here. I want that spider to move over there and do the body blocking.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's better.
I think taking a standby and aiming a standby here to threaten the Tauns coming up here and shooting Kalani is a
right. You don't want to let Trent get into a position where he only has to win 1 point.
Mm-hmm. Because points get kind of weird.
Right, and if those guys are too far forward, the vets can base them, yank them out of the zone. Leia and the Taun collapse, and they win middle 2-1. Right? He's still got to tie this back point.
No, he would win 2 points. Leia can stay there, and then he can if the vets can double move down here, get in melee and pull that B1 squad now out of range to score.
Yeah, see, I was thinking middle is the actual point that has to happen at.
Mm-hmm. This Taun should just withdraw and shoot Kalani right now.
I think he meleeed B1s.
Mm.
Which is not a bad choice.
Because there's only the one guy. I forgot the other guy died. Yeah.
Yeah. And it keeps him safe. Because those B2s being on that building is kind of a problem now.
Yeah.
Like it was a good hedge, but now they need to climb down into melee, which they can do from where they're at. But if it gets to turn 6 and they're still up there, they're going to have a hard time getting to middle if they need to get to middle. I think these green B1s are at risk of getting pulled away from middle. And then if those Tauns withdraw, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't love the Tauns still being there. I think you're right. I think the Hail Mary is you got to make some saves here and kill Kraken. But maybe Leia can just shoot him from where she's at. He's only got 1 left.
She should be able to shoot him. Then maybe there's nothing left on that point to score now.
Right. And those B2s then are in a tough spot to climb down, and they can probably still make it.
I think that Scott maybe still has it on points if he ties.
I think he's definitely got it on points. He's still got 2 spiders left.
Mm-hmm.
But if Kraken goes down,
things could panic.
Yeah, I think he's still probably ahead on points. Leia's worth a spider and some change. His B1s aren't worth much. So, I don't know. Math is hard. I'm not trying to think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not the right move. He had the reverse lined up and then talked himself out of it, looks like.
Maybe he didn't want to run over his own guys or something. I don't know.
Run him over.
Yeah.
Run him over. They're B1s. Just make some more.
Yeah, I think he just needed to double back up there and try to get into that gap.
Yeah, 2 spiders still at 5 total damage on him. Wild. All right, he's going with the pivot and a move. It does mean the vets can't wait.
No.
So that's worth something. I think if Blue here can go first, which he should be able to because Kraken's still alive.
You just try to hide Kraken behind this cover here? I think
Kraken panicked, though.
Did he just panic?
Yep.
Oof.
That's huge.
Yeah, he's stuck there. He kind of needed to move out of the way to be kind of safe for the turn.
All right, turn 6. It's not. There aren't many paths to victory, but there's a sliver. The door is ajar. All right, B2's climb down. Climb down and punch. They did not forget that act.
Okay. Be 3 black.
Yep.
He's got a dodge, so he should just be saving 1. And he takes it.
He's not saving it, obviously.
No, why would he do that?
If he somehow pulls this game out with like no saves, I'd be so irritated. Yep. Kraken is still alive, and this is going to give him a recover, so he's going to be able to strip all of his current suppression. So this is not going to be a thing again. And Scott will have achieved the full priority game.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible for Trent now.
It just takes middle panicking if...
That only gets him the tie, though, and then he loses on points. He needed to score 2 points.
Okay, so if this Taun punches down those B1s, it doesn't die. Leia shoots Kraken, and these B1s somehow panic, which I don't know how there's enough dice to make this happen, but that could do it. Or if he can just get these guys pulled off of middle by double moving into them with the vets.
No, if he
I think
ties there and panics the center, so no one scores
all
it.
This spider
still
has
ties.
To do. Oh, yeah, that's most likely. All the spider has to do is back up and body block this corridor.
Yeah,
for Leia.
Absolutely.
I
think you just go ahead and do that.
I think he can get this where he can't.
She might be able to climb up there. She might be too far away from the building to climb up.
This might be height 2. I think this building might be height 2.
Well, he's going with Kalani.
Yeah, Kraken.
Kraken. He's going with a stupid robot.
He's moving him off of middle?
He's double moving? Gasp.
Off of middle.
You got to go with yellow and pull him down here immediately.
Yeah, you got to base.
You got to pull core and just come down here and pull those guys off the center objective.
They had the bubble up. It's those top 2 dudes are just barely in range. I think he's still going to be able to withdraw and get on the point. Let's see if he pops the bubble up or if he has a plan for where he wants to go.
I mean, I guess you can just tie 2. Tying there is the same thing.
Yeah, and then he wins the 1 point, and then it's tied, and we go to kill points.
Yeah.
I can't believe Kraken walked away here.
Well, I guess I kind of get it. If you for sure that Leia's going to kill him, which is very likely. You just hide him now so he can't be killed.
Why don't you base with those guys?
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess everything else is tied up, so it doesn't super matter.
It doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter.
Maybe he's thinking they're possibly out of AI range and they have to shoot, so they can't have an aim if he was in base. Maybe he has more options, but I would have tried to base like just that top guy that's here that he's like right next to, but on the other side, and then based guys who are out of the bubble so that everything had to hop out or away from Kraken to try to avoid the override. Looks like they're talking it out, seeing if they can figure out the order of operations. This should have already happened. Scott's played a very good game. It'd be wild if he goofed it up here somehow. I don't think he will. I don't think this super matters. Yeah, move there, kick Leia, whatever. Rainbow says 2. Leia rolling 2 white surging saves them both. Okay, mostly pointless. But he does effectively body block middle. So Leia can't run to middle, which she might have been able to snake through here and do a thing. All right. Ton aim punches into the B1s, I assume.
She would need to run the middle.
He saved 2.
That hurts.
That's the game.
That's it. That's an outright win.
Yep. He had to kill that guy to tie. This doesn't even matter now. Well, I guess he could still punch that guy to death. It's just 1. He should have an aim, though. Because he doesn't have AI. Oh, he actually saved 1. That dodge is pointless, Scott. Yeah. He had to kill that B1. That's unbelievable. Caught 2 shields. This spider can't do anything meaningful.
Is she going to try to get the shot? I don't think it's there.
I don't think it's there. He got him in a very good spot. There is a spot that overlaps the bubble, but she can't get there because of this barricade.
Yep.
Well. Oh boy, glad I'm not a judge. I think there might be a...
No.
Oh, they said yes.
They're saying yes?
Yep.
I don't know about that.
They rolled it.
This is some Scott Foster nonsense.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know about that. It doesn't matter. Maybe
it
that's
doesn't
why.
matter. It's tight still.
Maybe Scott said whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't think he had the shot. We gotta call the guys in New York.
It was very close. There was possibly just over the tip of this little corner.
I thought it was the corner of the building, but I don't know.
If you got right in here, there's maybe a glimmer. It was very close. Glad I'm not a judge. But yeah, Scott's gonna win this point. Trent's gonna win this point. Scott's gonna win by 2. That B1 save did it.
Yep. That's crazy.
That's very crazy.
Even then, I think he still wins on... Well, with Kalani, he's still got 2 spiders. I don't know. It's close. I think it's real close on points with him dead.
I think it is too.
I still don't know if he had that shot. That's wild to me. That they decided that so quickly.
Extremely close. They did. I mean, they must have had a better angle on it than I managed to achieve without trying to give too much away and tell us straight and everything. What a game. Scott wins by 2. Luke punched down turn 2. Looks very grim for Rebels. Trent almost hung on to pull it out. Down to the wire. Yeah, if this B2 goes down, this is a tie. This is a tie unless these guys shoot and kill these guys. And then this is a tie. Here we're gonna invite the dudes.
Invite the boys.
Maybe I'll make them wait 5 or so minutes before I add them too.
Just let them listen to us talk shit.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna see if players are gonna hop in here for a quick debrief. I know Trent threw this game just to lure us into a false sense of security about his saves.
Yeah, Fever got whooped.
Hello.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, Alan.
Dude, nice game.
Thank you.
We were loving this number 10 spider here. the move here to block this lane off and then set yourself up for the climb was awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was the whole plan. It was I felt a little bad for Trent when Luke went 0-6 or 0-7 on saves.
Listen,
unbelievable.
He shouldn't have put Luke there.
Nah,
I thought it was a fine spot, but
yeah.
I don't know.
You thought wrong.
Apparently.
So we were talking about this a lot because obviously a lot of happened there, and it took thinking for you guys to parse it. So we had airtime to fill. It seemed like you had the right idea, which was like, oh, I can body block if I no time and move this Mark II up.
Yeah.
But you'd already committed Luke, and it was like you needed to play the 1 pip for Luke. You tried to have it both ways. It seemed like.
Well, I mean, if he saves even close to average, he's
right?
fine.
Yeah.
Yes, you're hurt, but not dead. And
Yeah, he's in a great spot.
Yep.
And there's nothing that can hurt him that round.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I thought it was fine. It just, if he would have went
He had
average,
a-
it would have been
he had a-
great.
Chance to kill that spider too.
I know.
It was a outside chance, but it was solid.
Right.
Like that would have done it.
No, I know.
There.
And I can't believe it came down to this
That
B1
would've
save.
Yeah. Well,
Well, it didn't.
you couldn't hear it. No,
No.
it really didn't. It would have tied and went.
He would have won on points, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But what you guys didn't hear is he
Right.
did it. I was like, come on, 2 saves.
yeah.
It was 2 saves.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
he's like, 2 saves. Here we come, and then he got
Calling
it.
his
Like, oh
shots
my
and
God.
everything.
He did.
Oh,
He
geez.
did, indeed.
Yeah,
No,
that was a great. So this spider we thought was great. We loved the double move here early.
That save that squad had from that flame shot was nuts, though.
It was insane.
Yeah, it was like all your paint. So for
The
whole
entire
game.
game, yeah.
Tauns couldn't save anything. Vets couldn't save anything. Luke couldn't save anything. It was just
The Vets
one
couldn't
roll into
shoot
Leia.
the first round either.
Yeah, no.
They couldn't shoot worth anything.
Yep.
And then he 4 out of 5 blocked on that one spider. I was like, oh crap,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
in trouble.
Well, we thought that was average because we've played so many games with you, Trent.
Oh
So
well,
that
yeah,
didn't faze us.
that's fair. That's fair. It's fair. Little taste of my own medicine, but yeah, that was rough.
And then the other thing that we thought orange. You went with red last round first, or maybe that was turn 4.
When
Before the orange Tauns went down, we thought that Kraken had charged in, had done 3 to the chump, and we thought like you pulled a support. We thought that guy should have gone first. But what was your thought process for red? Or that's just how you did it. Whatever.
red, I'm trying to think back.
Mhm.
I wanted the full dice here to clear out this area.
Okay.
First, because I wasn't going to clear out this area, even with the full dice.
Right.
And
Okay.
they were both. I had 1 health left on
Right.
Taun.
Yep. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it was a good game.
Oh, that was a fun game.
I thought you set the picket fence up good at the
Yeah.
beginning, Trent.
Once he did that no times for sorrow and blocked off my explosion, I was like, oh, this isn't going to be fun.
Yeah. Well, it worked out great. You did 10 wounds
Yeah, something like that.
and only took 3, I think,
Mm-hmm.
on the other side.
Well, plus the 2 on the spider, but
Yeah.
Right. Yep. Yeah. It was like 2 into the spider and then 1 into the B1, that lone B1. Or
I'm talking
B2.
about the spider that blew itself up.
Right. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. Yeah, wild.
It was wild.
But yeah.
Who'd have thunk flamers on rollout on a 3x3 map would be fun.
Yes,
I
very
maybe
effective.
shouldn't have let it be rollout.
Yeah.
I really liked Intercept. I thought Intercept was just fantastic for me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I was not able to stop the bleeding. at any point.
Yeah, I wondered about like. So early on, we talked about like should a spider have gone around the bottom? I'm gray, so I can't tell a straight or anything. But if a spider should have gone this way across the bottom little gravel pit here and just swung this way, which ended up happening the way Scott did this great climb maneuver.
I thought about it, but I thought he would be out of the game for too long. Because once he saw that, he would have just committed going the other way and taken him completely out.
Yeah. You could have packed these tighter, maybe, and tried to wall this off, where there isn't a spot for the spiders to end a move.
That was probably the right play.
Yeah.
Just because they can't overlap them because they're because barricades can't be overlapped.
Yep.
Which I think I got that wrong earlier, but I think he had a spider on him.
Or spider did overlap that, and you're right. You can't overlap those.
You can't overlap barricades. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Oh well.
I mean, it gave Luke room to get over him and stuff, so it worked out.
Yeah, I probably should have had him. You're right. You're totally right.
You set up for it about as good as you can. You just needed to make some better dice at some point to kind of make it work. And it was like when Luke went down, we were like, these Tauns squads might do enough where it's just 2 spiders and 2 Tauns left at the end of the game.
I definitely thought the Tauns were gonna clean house.
Yeah, the Tauns can score and the spiders can't, and that might be it.
Another comment you heard is like, here comes the thing I just kept putting off. It's like Tauns running around. I was like, I just got to try and kill everything else fast enough.
Yep. Yeah, we did think maybe you should have healed this B2 up.
No, I probably should have.
We had a lot of opinions.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I expect nothing less. That's
all we did was argue about what we thought we should do. But I mean, it worked out okay. And then like if the B1s keep the heals like they did, they can sit there and the Tauns have to chew on them forever. Which you're kind of okay with if you can just keep a couple squads around as spread out as they were. So, it didn't seem like madness, but that we were like, oh, they went first, they got hit. He's just gonna walk all these dudes over here, and the HQ squad will just recover over here, and he'll still have his chain, and now this thing will be almost full health. Yeah. And then Trent will have to shoot it all over again to whittle him down. But no, I think holding on to him worked out clearly. So
it did, but who knows? And if we would have started 10 minutes sooner or 10 minutes later, this game would have been completely different.
Yeah. I mean, you never know. Cool. So this is your guys' first game in the round
first
robin?
Game. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Cool. Well, it was a good one.
It was. Thanks for streaming.
Yep. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Cool. Well, I'll kick you all out of here.
That's rude.
I know. Removed. Ty, any final thoughts?
It was a close one.
Very close one. We're yet to have one that's a runaway.
Not yet. No.
They've all been down to the wire. They've all been just a handful of minis left. This is the most minis I think we've had left at the end of the game. So however many this is. Somebody else could count. It's been good.
It's
another good
16.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 or 16. Pretty fast game. Setup took a little bit, and we started a little bit early looking at goofy video game stuff. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching later. You've all already signed off, except whoever this is. So cool. I hope to see more games from everybody. I'll stream as many of them as I can. I do have to make the video games though at some points. So we'll see. But another great Blitz game, man.
Yep.
It does everything I expected it to. I'm yet to be surprised by one based on all the games we've played of it so far and of the games we've streamed. It is faster. It's more intense. It does all the stuff. I'm yet to see one that felt like a completely different game than you would normally see. I mean, this is the closest we've probably been. Spiders are just too strong.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what does one more round of the pot shots possibly get, Trent? Right? Oh, I got a kick. They shut the game down.
Or what if he kept Luke back for one more turn?
Yeah, I think that has more to do with it, and that's a much more interesting decision than just waiting and those three guys to shoot late in the round into one spider.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go, everybody. It's been a good one. We're signing off. I'm shutting the stream down.
GG's.
GG's indeed.